Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Community Voice. Oh boy, the perfect. So it's gonna be 41 on Saturday,
Man, it's going
and
to
then 25 on Sunday.
heat wave.
It was cold Sunday, man. We didn't have a lot of people at church. It was cold,
Doc,
but I got there. I had to preach, so I got there. But anyway, good morning, Milwaukee. Welcome to Community Voice. I'm your host, Keith Parris. Want to thank everybody for joining us this week. And let me do this. Um, Today is my grandmother's birthday. You know, may she rest in peace, and love, and power. Anna Mae Smith. Wow, let me do the math. So she was born December 15th, 1912. Be 113.
113.
Yeah, and she was 91 when she passed. Yeah.
Man,
So I'm hoping that I catch that long living.
so she lived 21 years past the promise.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And my grandmother was in a real bad fire, and so she had some burns, and we really believe that that's when things kind of went down,
yeah.
just the trauma of all of that. But yeah, my Anna Mae Smith, boy, that dude that was bringing in the Hot Wheels, is he bringing the tracks?
Right, just put the Hot Wheels on.
Some of y'all didn't even know that the Hot Wheels were supposed to run on those tracks, right? Because you got
Tyco.
beat with them.
So was it Tyco?
Yeah, how many people got whoopings with Hot Wheel
my-
tracks?
I think everybody in the hood got a whoop.
Clark in the back hollering, me.
Got a whooping with Tyco. You're Tyco all over your body.
I sound like Keith talking about he didn't really know what extension cords was
Oh.
for.
Right. I didn't know what a ruler was for. I didn't
thought it was
know.
for hitting people.
Right. I didn't know rulers were for measurement. As many times I had teachers, man, and they had that big one.
And they hit you
That
right
big
Yeah.
round one. Yeah.
Miss Harvey,
dude.
she would tape.
Right
She would
in the
tape like 2 or 3 of them together with that masking tape. She'd tape them together.
Look at that.
and hit you right in the middle. It's
Look
in
at
the
that.
middle of your
She hold
hand.
your hand back like this.
Look at that.
And tear that thing up.
Do that these days, and what happened?
Man,
Oh.
you getting punched.
You know what?
She
It
going
should
to
have
jail.
happened back when we was in school.
Yeah.
She going to jail.
Yeah, well, they should have been going to jail when I was in school. Oh, good morning, Clark. I'm not with all you old school. We
Yeah.
was tough. Forget that being tough. I took too many.
Man, I wish they would.
I took too
Keith, you
many.
must have been a real character, man.
No, not really. No, I mean, you know, there were some people. I mean, but like most kids, you know, you
They
get in
just
trouble.
single you out. They just singled you
Yeah,
out all the
man, it
time.
was a
No,
setup. It was
man,
a setup.
I think Keith was really low key bad. He just don't want to.
It was
Bad
a
as hell.
setup.
Sound like.
He was bad when he got away from home.
Man, it was definitely a setup, man.
Because I remember my mom would be like, "Oh, so the teacher don't like you, huh?"
Right. So,
Now teacher just don't like me.
hey, I swear, my mama used to say that to me all the time. So all of them lying on you. Yeah,
Right.
mama.
yeah.
Yeah. They all lying on me, mama. I didn't
What you
do
expect me to say?
I didn't do nothing,
I
mama.
do nothing.
Knowing I was a fool.
Oh man! Well, you know what? I didn't clown a lot in classes because I had teachers who had firm control of their classroom. So that wasn't where if I got in trouble, it might be for not turning in homework, but I was never disruptive in class.
Mine was all the above. Like I took over
No.
the classroom.
You have any problems during lunch?
Who me?
I was talking to Keith.
Getting bullied. That's all that was going on during lunch.
Oh man.
You
But
know?
did they take your lunch money?
But I'm like that brother. I don't know if you remember, Diva,
You
when the
didn't
brother
answer.
called in and he said that this dude had been, jacking him every day. He said on mock chicken leg, he fought.
Yeah.
He fought.
You ain't
He
taking
wasn't
this
giving
from
it up
me.
that
Don't you do that to me. Not on my chicken leg.
Not on mock chicken leg day. He said, nah, man, he fought that day. So, no, I mean, it wasn't, I was a fairly well-behaved young man.
Man, I
Fairly.
was terrible.
I mean, first of all, I'm the oldest.
Oh.
So the expectation is
Yeah,
that you
it's
have
a
to be
little
halfway responsible. I was scary. So a whole lot of stuff that people would go off and do, I wasn't going to do because I was just too scared to do it.
Yeah. Or smart.
Well, hey, call it what you want.
You
I
know?
wasn't over there because they be going like, such happens. Like, really?
I didn't know nothing about
I
it.
know nothing about it. I wasn't nowhere near there. Shoot, man. They always said, I don't know if black folks have a sixth sense when it comes to trouble.
But we find it.
Yeah, you be going like, this ain't feeling right.
Oh, that's true,
True though,
man.
because I mean, man, I don't see what no good can come of this right here.
Doc, that
man,
is
this
true,
is
man.
not feeling right at all.
Yeah. It's like almost like you're feeling like, oh yeah, maybe I should leave right now.
Now that was prior to alcohol.
Because alcohol gonna keep you there.
Right. You like, I ain't feeling nothing.
Alcohol will do more than keep you there. You'll be the ringleader.
Right.
Right.
Here comes the lampshade.
All this debauchery right here.
Right here it goes. It'd be like,
All this debauchery.
It was funny, man. When I had my bar, it was like the nicest guy would come in and sit down. Hey, how you doing, man? Oh, it's a nice place, man. I really like your place. Good. And he'd sit there and he'd have him a couple more and a couple more. Next thing you know, before he leave, he gonna whoop everybody in the bar.
oh yeah,
No, but that's true, man. 'Cause that used to happen to me, and this is part of the reason why I stopped drinking, man. Because I was like, either I'm gonna end up in jail or I'm gonna end up dead. Because once I got to that point that
Intoxication,
yeah, man. Listen here, man.
inebriation,
Bro, it was to the point that I'm looking at everybody in the club as you all suspect. Like everybody suspect and everybody.
Why keep looking at me? Why you looking at me?
Hey, it's like, hey man, come on, let's fight for no reason. So I'm like, hey man, this alcohol carry a spirit, man, a spirit of debauchery. Yeah, I'm telling you, and that's what I was telling people. Like you see people walking down the street,
it wasn't the alcohol.
You see, bro, it was
already
alcohol.
in there. It was already
bro,
in there.
But
ain't
the
nothing
alcohol
coming out that ain't in there.
But I'm saying, and that is true.
but again,
the
that's why they
alcohol
call it liquid courage.
And right, because it
Beer
intensified. Yeah. And Doc, I had him. I was like, man. I'm walking around with like Terry Crews on Friday, like Tupac.
All right. His name was Debo. Wasn't it Debo?
Yeah. Debo. Boy, Damien.
Yeah. Ooh, Tupac. Ooh.
I'm a boy, Damien.
So you walking around strong as a fool, and it's the alcohol that's actually pushing you, and
it ain't pushing you.
No,
it lowers, what do they say, your inhibitions.
It does something, Doc, because
those guardrails are.
Yeah, whereas you maybe would have some tact, you don't have it.
You don't have it, yeah. So I was like, I don't like this feeling. I don't like how this make me feel. I don't like what this make me do. And I was like, I gotta stop.
I'm tired of taking these things.
No, but bro, listen. Look at my
took one butt kick and two.
No, bro. Hey man,
I done seen it, man. The dude don't always win.
Bro, I believe that, but we used to run in the pack of us. So it was like 14, 15 of us.
Y'all
so it was like
somebody.
I mean, doctor, we beating up the whole club. And I had to realize, like, bro, you're gonna end up dead or in jail.
And you probably set it off right.
I did.
When Bad Mama Jamma came in.
Right.
You set it all off, man.
Hey, but man, I thank God for a whole change of mind frame, though, because it took me
I don't know why
to change my mind, man, in order for that stuff to stop, man.
How about this one? How about age?
No, but bro,
don't you age out of some behavior?
No, because if you hang around it, it will consume you. It don't matter how old you are. Because I saw people that was in their 50s, 60s years old tearing up the club.
That's what I'm saying. They have grown out of it.
They ain't tearing up nothing.
Bro, listen, it was a clique of cats. It was a clique of cats off of Capitol that was in the club, and they tore up the club.
60 years old.
Like 50, 60 years old.
Hey, Devo, let me get this oxygen tank off me.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Hey, man, but some of these cats, man, they...
Don't have me get up from this wheelchair.
Let me take my blood pressure medicine.
Some of these cats,
too excited.
Some of these cats won't let go of their 20 and 30 and 40-year-old.
I don't know why I can't get this out of my mind. When you mentioned Debo, I keep seeing that part with Pops told Miss Parris, you can get that trimmed up.
Oh yeah.
You can get that lined up.
Where's my rent, Craig? Where's my rent?
You know, she was in Boomerang.
Was she?
Was she?
Yeah, she was married to John Witherspoon. She was dating.
Well, that's who was in Friday with John Witherspoon, right?
Right. She was on Martin too. Though when Martin went looking for a job, and
What's her name? What's her name?
I forgot
don't know her name.
She was on Martin, like
Right, because she worked at DMV.
Yeah, DMV. You know, everybody know me around here. What's up?
What do you call? When they sit your ass down. Sit your
Richard Roundtree.
Oh man, well I'm gonna get to it because I know at some point we got to have the conversation. I don't know where Rhonda found this Packer sweatshirt, but let me just talk a little bit about Rob Reiner. Man, I am, and you know, I was telling Doug, I just watched last night. I watched Spinal Tap 2. And so I'm watching that, and I'm a big fan of the original Spinal Tap. If you've ever seen that, Spinal Tap became what they call a mockumentary. I can't talk much.
Mockumentary. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, where you go in and you saw. I don't know if anybody saw Fear the Black Hat. CB4. All those things are kind of based on Spinal Tap. And yeah, you know, where you follow this group and you go through all the craziness of the group.
Who was that? Was that Kiss that they were mimicking?
Oh.
Yeah, they were more like a rock band, right? Metallica.
You had talked about this a few weeks ago.
Man, yeah, yeah, they because I love whatever Christopher Guest does. So Waiting for Gruffman, Best in Show. And then you had This Is Spinal Tap. And here's the thing. These guys were all good musicians. And so in the sequel, they're playing with Elton John. Paul McCartney because at this point, and I went in and did a little research, and they said that part of what they were doing was based on real experiences that rock groups had. And so, yeah, but they were great musicians, are great musicians. They're all still alive. So Rob Reiner, you know, and then A Few Good Men.
You can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth. Yeah, I mean, Stand By Me, which was a Stephen King novella that they turned into, and you got River Phoenix is in that, and Corey Feldman, and Richard Dreyfuss does the voice. So how do I know all of this? Anyway,
the Stand By Me, is that the one where the little girl gets killed or something?
Yeah, they go looking for the dead body.
Right.
Yep. So anyway, Rob Reiner, that's tough. And if I just heard a report, and it hasn't been verified, that it might have been domestic, that it could have been his son. So don't know at this point where it was.
Scoop Newsworthy over there. I'm sure he's got the backstory.
I do got it, but I'm going to wait until my sources confirm what I already know. So I got some
I already know.
Yeah, I got some people that's on the case, bro.
That's what I call him, Scoop Newsworthy.
I'm telling you, hey, listen,
you got your press pass?
Hey, I don't have a press pass, but I do have my hood credentials. So, you know, doing my hood credentials.
He showed me his credentials this morning.
Oh, yeah.
You never saw his license?
I'm licensed for real. I just moved like this for real.
I got to find my original license.
Really?
Yeah. Man.
So they actually give you the license and the card as a card holder?
I didn't get the card. I got the certificate.
Got the certificate, yeah.
But yeah, that would have been August 1975.
How did you not get both? And you did.
You know, that's a good, and maybe I could have.
Well, he probably did though, and he probably lost it, whatever. But they give you.
No, he said he never got it.
No, he probably forgot.
I could have gotten it. I mean, I was just so. I don't know how they call it. They used to call it your trial sermon.
Yeah.
Now it's your first sermon.
Yeah, I did my trial sermon.
Yeah, and your trial sermon.
Where doing Burger King?
No, it was at I can't remember her name now. Her husband, Charles Miller, Mother Miller's church.
Miller.
They were on Hopkins.
That small church.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
His name is Charles Miller.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. So wow.
Well, hey, you know what? Debo asked the question. He said,
I asked when the last time he preached. He said it's been about 2 years. I said, take that long for you to hear from the Lord? 2 years.
Hey, but when you get done, I really got my second message. My first message was the power of prayer, and I
help us.
Give us a little.
Help us.
Give us a little of that. What scripture was it based off?
And
of?
I talked about the whole thing with the prophet coming to Hezekiah and telling Hezekiah that he was going to die, and how he turned to the wall and prayed, and he petitioned God.
How many more years did he live after?
15.
15.
And he had to petition God for more life, and so that's why I had asked the question was did God give him more time, or did he redeem the time? Did he turn back the clock and give him more time? So, but my next message is already,
Did we do a deep theological dive?
Oh yeah, Doc. Listen, man, I went in.
Did we go to the depths?
Hey, Doc, I went into that word, and the people received it well. My next message is, and Keith, I know you real good at the word, but I'm telling you, I will sue you for this. Don't steal my message. This message here is called.
You're gonna write this down. Huh?
No, seriously. The whole acronym of the Bible is basic instruction before leaving Earth.
Ooh,
so.
So
the name of my sermon is
Biggie Boo.
Since there's 66 Bibles, since there's 66 books in the Bible, the name of my sermon is, if you want to get to heaven, you got to take Highway 66. Get your fix on Route 66.
Boy, deep.
I tell you, Doc, and I'm gonna preach that thing. Keith, I want you
to have to.
Yeah.
I always said your message need to live up to the title.
Doc, and listen,
you know how people got more title.
Doc, this word I got,
sometimes
Doc,
they got
it's
titles
real
that
profound.
don't have nothing to do with. They don't never bring it back full circle.
Yeah, Doc, because
stay in
man,
the
I
yard.
thought about preaching. Which comes first, the chicken or the egg?
Uh-oh.
And that right there, Doc, you can dive in deep, because then you can let the folks know that in order for the egg to have its purpose, the chicken must lay it first. And I realized that the egg won't be here without the chicken.
I need you to spend some time with that one.
Ooh,
a little more than you've done previously.
You might want to go in your prayer closet.
Which come first, the chicken or the egg?
And you turn off ESPN. Start getting into the Bible.
You might want to spend a little time.
Yeah, that would.
Which come first?
Yeah, Revelation can be really difficult. Let me tell you, man. You have to spend some time. I had a guy.
Yeah, I had to pass Revelation.
Right, I had a guy come over many years ago to preach, and I went like, "Did you read the text at all?
At all?
I mean, is this the first time you saw it? This ain't even close,
Doc. I've been like that on the organ at plenty times. Like,
even close.
What is this dude talking about?
I got to catch myself, man, because and my wife will tell you I have this intellectual diarrhea. I can go off on a tangent, so stay focused.
So you can lose it, but you got to try to.
That's why I stay on the manuscript, because then I'd be all up around, and my pastor say, "Stay in the yard." I'm all down the block around the corner, right, and trying to get back. And at this,
I've heard preachers say that, but I didn't know what they were saying.
Stay in the yard.
Yeah, now that makes sense.
Yeah, stay in the yard. Well, a lot of people, it depends on, they always talk about whether you're extemporaneous, whether it's expository. I come from the school that is the text, and that you should be able to build from the text. Other people come from, they're going to make because it's all making an argument, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to put forth this argument to see then if I can convince you to see this way. That's kind of basically what we're doing.
Yeah.
And but some people, I used to call them where your fingers bleed from paging through the Bible.
Yeah.
Now let pull up Romans 8:4. And Rhonda loved this dude. Oh man, what was his name? Back in the day, he used to feel the word. That word. Rhonda loved his guy who used to read from Dooney. He said, "Read." Then there's another brother on now. He got twins. So one of the twins reads from him. Say, "Read, twin." But that's that old.
And the Lord said, there will be like, no. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Read.
For a long time, I thought the preacher just couldn't read. That's why.
No. Some of them couldn't read, bro.
Some of them could.
No.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Some of them couldn't read. So, man, they would read it to them, and then they would interpret what they got.
What was going out there. But yeah, Dooney, man, and they be clean. They be clean, man. Dooney, that was his moment, man. Dooney, caller, welcome to the program.
And the Lord said, the Lord.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning to you, my man.
Preacher.
I was listening to Ride Out in the 66.
Yes, sir.
Route 56. You know, which route are we preferring to? We preferring to just the King James, because remember now, Isaiah consists of 66 chapters, which 39 of the first chapters are based on judgment, and then the 27, just like the Old and the New Testament. So there's some controversy about the Bible itself. Right. So which 56 are we talking about? We talking about?
Wait a minute, bro, preacher.
You done did it now, Jermaine. You done did it now, Jermaine.
Bro, preacher.
Yes.
He can add another 6, and that's the road to hell, right?
666. Well, first of all, I'm gonna say something to y'all, man. I went fishing with some preachers tonight, and we wasn't feeling very good. I wasn't feeling good at all. I was sick. But I wanted to go fishing. It was cold because the walleye was running, and so I went. And when I leaned down the back of the car, these preachers' mouths was so bad. They were just cussing.
Wow.
And I woke
preachers.
What is that? Preachers. Some of the nasty
preachers. Say they so.
So one of them looked back at me and said, "Shut the phone up." And I said, "You know, go back to sleep." And I said, one of them cut me out. I said, "Look, shut your phone going up," and I almost said something else. So I went on back to sleep. And when I see y'all in there every day gesturing about something so serious, I mean, y'all having fun, man. But I'm afraid to gesture like that because of the fear that's been implanted in me. I just can't do it, man. Y'all in there giggling and smiling and cracking jokes and speaking in tongues. That's the form of blasphemy, not blaspheming unto death. But it's blasphemy. I'm sorry to call it.
Nietzsche ain't blaspheming.
I got problems.
It ain't blaspheming.
Well, it's a form of blasphemy.
No, it's not a form of blasphemy.
Well,
mockery of God is blasphemy.
Is blasphemy.
Mockery of our nonsense is not blasphemy.
And you do know, man, that the Bible speaks of a time and place for everything. So there's a time and place for laughter. There's a time and place for, comic actions.
It's one of the 66.
Man,
there you go.
You know, hey, look here. Coming up, now speaking in tongues is a controversial argument. Some people say folks are doing it, they ain't saying nothing.
Well, yeah, but that is true. Wait. Meets. And I know exactly where you're going, because you are correct. Some people, because I can't understand how you got some preachers and some pastors, like you in a regular setting, and they say, now begin to speak in your heavenly language. That right there kind of rubs me the wrong way, because on the day of Pentecost, everybody was on one accord and they was all doing the same thing, and then the Spirit fell.
Well,
so I don't think you can actually.
Can we talk about that for a moment?
Let's
talk about that just for a moment. First of all, this whole speaking in tongues, it happened after Azusa.
Right.
Prior to that, that was not a religious practice in Christianity. That rise of Pentecostalism is where we then began to get these gifts. And one of the gifts that people talked about was speaking in tongues. Right. Now, it really depends on where you are. And I'm gonna be, this is going to be real controversial.
Do it.
It depends on your educational level. Okay, I'll say that again. And so there were a lot of people who did that, but there's no real power in you speaking in tongues.
No, that's not true.
Well, let me finish. The real power is how you actualize the teachings of Jesus.
No, that's not true, Keith.
That is true.
No.
That is true.
No, Keith.
Jesus didn't talk about speaking in tongues.
No. That is, wait. Now, it is possible that two things can be true at the same time. So that is true to what you just said. Jesus didn't talk about speaking in tongues. However, the Holy Ghost, when the Holy Ghost comes,
the Holy Ghost has
falls
yet
on-
been revealed unto men.
right,
The
right.
Holy Spirit, it has everything to do. When Jesus talked about the Comforter, the Holy Spirit is that thing that guides my life. What we have done, and it really played into where we are as African people. Sometimes we look at things where they're emotional and those kind of things, and then we say that that's the evidence of our religion. It's the evidence of our faith. But if you're a follower of Jesus, I heard the word in Sunday school yesterday, if you're a disciple, that means you follow Jesus. Jesus has supremacy. What did Jesus teach? He taught real basically, love God, love your neighbor. And then when you follow the ministry of Jesus, you find out that Jesus went out, he went to heal. And again, wasn't his first sermon taken from Isaiah?
Hey, can I say something?
So I think that we got the religious piece. We can do all of that. I can claim that being a Baptist, or you can do all that. It was something that I heard Chuck Howard's dad say. And he said that Baptists are not going to get into heaven. Methodists are not going to get into heaven or won't see God. He said, the scripture said only the righteous shall see God. There's less of us who has all the denominational things. That's your style. That's your form. You know, that's not your substance. The substance should be, how can you speak in tongues, but then can't speak to Jermaine? What is Jesus going to honor more? Your ability to speak to Jermaine or your ability to speak in tongues?
Can I say something about that whole thing? Our religion is based on faith. Okay?
Our religion is based on a lot of different things, because now you're talking religion, faith, custom, culture, environment, all those things influence what we do and how we express ourselves.
Why you want to fight me, but you let them other old preachers come on your show and you gobble up
What other
everything?
preachers have come on my show?
Man, you done had some preachers on there, man. I don't know, but you never challenge them. However,
because they're right.
Let's go back. Let's go back.
The challenge if they're right. I mean,
Hey, look here, let me say this thing. The religion that I choose to practice is a faith-based, man. Y'all be want to smoke some of that old happy weed or something. Because you be laughing and giggling.
Something wrong.
I
say cotton mouth.
Cotton mouth and munchies, laughing like I don't know what.
Dude said cotton mouth and munchies.
Which reminds me, when Jesus had this confrontation with folks,
man.
and I want to do a message called Yo Mama, because what
That's a good topic. No, nobody never forget it. That's a good
when
topic.
Jesus was winning on the points, when he was making sense, they said, you must be a Samaritan. Yo mama. Yo mama. You know, so when people, no, man, I'm just saying that what I think we're going to be judged on is how we live our lives.
You never
and
let
how
me get to the part about faith and speaking in tongues.
Well, if that's what you need to do, man, do it.
See, but you
No,
know,
but I was finna add a piece to speaking in tongues.
right?
Okay.
See, when you speak in tongues, you must have faith that what you're saying is between you and God. This is something that's personal and because you can just start saying some stuff, and if you ain't got faith that this language is being received in the spirit realm, you just goo.
That's
okay?
Between, you know what, and even Paul cautions people, even when you had a speaking in tongues, you were supposed to have an interpreter. Let me get back to the thing on day of Pentecost that some people miss. All those folks were Jewish. Everybody that was there was Jewish.
So they was in the synagogue?
So, yeah, they were in Jerusalem. So culturally, they had reference points. Even though they spoke different languages because they came from different parts of the known world,
right.
They were all still Jews. That becomes, so when people go and say we understand the language as if they were speaking, it could have been that, that there was Hebrew over and Aramaic overarched all those, whether you were from Sicily, whether you were from Tarsus.
Let me get out here, man. I'm holding up the line.
I appreciate you. You know, so I think that, but the whole religious thing becomes important. And look, God, the most superstitious people he put on the planet is black people. And what I mean by that is we take that seriously.
Yeah.
Oh man, I say it all the time. Nobody loved Jesus like black people.
Yeah.
I mean, the most religious people in the country are black people. Let me do this.
Wait,
you can speak in tongues.
Y'all made me think of that time. That lady came in here. She was talking. Me and Jermaine ran up out of here. You remember that, Keith?
Hey man, I ran the key.
I couldn't help it. I don't speak in tongues.
It was
She wasn't speaking in no tongue.
No, but listen, it was the funniest thing. Y'all should have saw the interaction between me and Keith, because to this day, I laughed so hard.
You were so ashen. You would look, man. I was going like, dude, y'all look like y'all went through the ringer.
This cat response was, "Hey, I'm Baptist."
What was she doing? Witchcraft? She
was doing tarot reading.
Yeah. Same thing.
I said, keep praying for me.
I'm like, man, let me up out of here.
I can't do nothing.
I don't know if the Baptist guy can help you. You might want to get with one of those apostolic guys.
That was so funny.
But I mean, I think that do people have a certain level of insight? Yeah.
I see darkness all around you.
Right.
And all of that. No.
Now turn the light on.
Yeah. See, wait. Now the Bible talks about everything really happening in the spiritual realm. So
but that's our superstition.
No, man. but so then how do you equate the voodoo lady and all of that?
Again, when you look at what white folks have done, especially when it comes to our indigenous religions, okay? Many of those folks are monotheistic. We talk about African people. Right. How we express ourselves in terms of our interaction with God, there's a lot of other things that kind of go into that. And so, look, we deal with part of my issue with Christianity is the Eurocentric vein that runs through Christianity, that we worship Jesus as if he is a God. That runs all through Christianity.
Wait, so what do you
listen to what I just said?
Yeah,
God. Idolatry becomes so where you would put it up, and then if you look at, you see the similarities, because you cannot underestimate the influence of the Catholic Church on a lot of our operating theology, and one of those things were that Jesus became God. That was something that came when the formation of the church. I don't know if people remember when this man came to Jesus and called him good.
What did you get?
Wait, hold on. No. That is true.
Trinity.
That is true.
That's the Trinity.
He became God in the flesh. That is true. However, now this is where I got to push back at you, because in order to get to the Father, you got to go through Jesus.
Okay. Well, that is but you got to remember that's only one path.
That's the only path.
No, that's the only path to maybe me and you.
No,
but for other people in the world, that's not their path.
That's the only path.
And then my question would be, if God is so big, why then couldn't there be different ways to get to God taken into? Because as long as you understand that there is God.
But again, and that's where the scripture
now all that other stuff becomes ancillary and becomes parochial, becomes down to how this particular people look. You have
doctrines and
doctrine, all those dogma, all theology. It really, so what is the one thing that can be universal? As Christians, I'm not talking about my Muslim brothers. I'm not talking about my Jewish brothers and sisters. I'm not talking about my Hindi brothers. I'm asking them, what is it for us? And we seem to get lost on this. You have people talk more about the Bible as opposed to what did Jesus teach, because that's where it starts with us.
Now, I do
as Christians.
I do 110%.
What did Jesus say?
I do agree with you with that point. Every time that when you bring that point up,
and then I think we work, and then we work our way how our worship over Zion Hill could be different than my form over at Unity.
Yeah.
But the question becomes not how
I worship,
but to whom.
Now, I'm glad you said
and
that.
The sincerity
I'm glad you said
of my worship to whom. Now, here's the other piece of it. A lot of these people, that got them through. Yeah. That's why sometimes I push back on Al. it got my grandmother through.
Yeah.
Now, I benefited from an education my grandmother didn't have.
Yeah.
Okay. But the virtues that my grandmother exhibited, I thought was everything, many of the things that Jesus talked about, how we care about one another. You know, you can speak in tongues, but you won't speak truth to power.
Yeah.
Who is this? Is it Talbot Swan? He's a bishop. This brother, oh man, this dude is my new hero. This is my new hero. I think it's Talbot Swan. But he came out and he said, look, you got people, basically, I'm paraphrasing, you speaking in tongue, but you don't speak truth to power.
Yeah.
You sit up and you talk about this,
Yeah.
but you don't criticize MAGA.
Yeah. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, some people embrace MAGA. So what is it? I mean, and that's where you talk about going in that prayer closet.
Yeah.
I spent an enormous amount of time, one, trying to understand what is true, what is truth, and then what is my responsibility to actualize that truth.
So I know you got to move on, and I know you got to grab this call, but I got to ask you this question because it was bothering me all weekend.
Okay, so why don't you ask me off air and then I can answer it on that?
Because you say
because you're trying to embarrass me.
No.
Go on, man.
No, I would never do that.
Yes, you would. You didn't even look innocent when you said it.
So you know how you say, God, and you say she, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
because God doesn't have a gender.
Now, but then it hit my spirit. What's the Lord's Prayer?
Our Father,
which
art in heaven.
Okay, so why would you call them she?
Because a dude wrote it. You're listening to Community Voice. Call I see you. We're gonna take a break. A dude did write it.
Dude, it's terrible.
If women were in the dominant position, it would be she, but women are not.
But
so is he.
But I'm sure it was written by a dude, but wouldn't he know if it was a he or she?
He
looked at our mother, which in the hand heaven?
For a lot of people, Jesus is white.
Man, that's Jesus, man.
All right. Caller, welcome. Oh, caller, welcome. No, because we're on break, right?
Okay.
Yeah. You're listening to Community Voice. Going to take a break. Call. I'm going to grab you right after the break. We'll be right back.
AURN News.
I'm Jamie Jackson. The Federal Reserve has cut interest rates again, lowering its benchmark rate by 1/4 point. It follows a similar rate cut back in October as policymakers try to balance slowing job growth with still elevated inflation. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell said the Fed remains focused on its two main goals, maximum employment and stable prices. But he did warn that the economic outlook has not changed in recent months. In fact, the Fed says inflation is still above its target of 2%, while the labor market continues to cool. Powell pointed to rising unemployment since early summer and slower job growth overall. Payroll job gains have averaged about 40,000 jobs per month since April, and the Fed believes recent employment numbers may even be overstated. For AURN News, I'm Jamie Jackson.
Here's your updated forecast. We'll see mostly cloudy skies here for today with a high in the lower 20s, breezy west winds of 15 to 20 miles per hour, gusting as high as 30. And then for tonight, partly cloudy skies develop below near 13. By Tuesday, partial sunshine, a high of 37 degrees. Wednesday, mostly sunny, a high of 37. Thursday, a chance for some rain showers and possibly mixing with snow late. Temperatures climb early, then slowly fall through the day. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki on AM 860, The Voice.
Hi, this is Debo, your host of the Blues Cafe, hoping everyone has a glorious and happy holiday season.
Hey, this is Chris Heavy Levy, wishing you and your family all the best during this holiday season. Be safe, be well, eat plenty, and enjoy each other.
This is Kwaku Achafi Amwasi, host of Nayumbu Pindo, the House of Love, wishing you and yours the best of this holiday season. Merry Christmas and Happy Kwanzaa.
May the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ be with you all. I am Pastor Marty Ringer, and I just want to wish you and yours a blessed holiday season.
'Tis the season to be jolly. How you doing, Milwaukee? It's Kevin Buchanan, host of the Friday Night Jukebox Party, wishing you and yours happy holidays.
Hey, Milwaukee, this is your favorite DJ, DJ L Boogie, host of the Saturday Mix Show every Saturday, 9 to midnight, wishing you a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Hello, Milwaukee. This is DJ Clark Kent, the musical chef, the producer of the Blues Cafe. I would like to wish you, Milwaukee, and your family a happy holiday, a safe holiday, and a blessed new year.
From all of us to all of you,
Happy holidays!
Do you need health insurance but don't know where to start? Open enrollment, happening now through January 15th, is an event designed to provide affordable health insurance options to people who do not already have health coverage through their job, Medicare, or Medicaid. The Community Healthcare Access Program, or CHAP, is a free program that helps qualifying clients explore affordable health insurance options during the open enrollment season. Application counselors can guide you through the enrollment process and find other resources to support you and your family. CHAP is a program provided by the City of Milwaukee Health Department. To learn if you qualify, visit milwaukee.gov/CHAP or call 414-286-8620.
Bring in the holiday cheer. The Milwaukee Holiday Lights Festival, presented by Johnson Financial Group, is brightening downtown now through January 1st. Explore the whimsical scenes at your own leisure or jump on the Jingle Bus Fridays through Sundays in December. The guided tour highlights all of downtown's dazzling displays. Book your tour and check out other jolly happenings at MilwaukeeHolidayLights.com.
Hey, this is Xavier Fox, co-host of the Black Chamber Moment, wishing you happy holidays and a prosperous new year.
God bless. This is Pastor Jeremy Henry of the Holy Redeemer Institutional Church of God in Christ. We want to wish you a happy and Merry Christmas and happy holidays. And always remember that if God can do anything, God can do everything. And there is nothing too hard for God. God bless you.
Hello, this is Jacqueline Zeladon, and on behalf of the Milwaukee County Office of Equity, we wish you a Merry Christmas, a Happy Kwanzaa, and a New Year full of abundance.
Hey, this is Will Martin, host of The Difference, and I'm wishing you and your family just blessed memories and warm wishes for the greatest holiday ever.
Hi, this is Brenda Buchanan from Ascension, Wisconsin.
And Julia Means from Ascension, Wisconsin.
We would love to wish you a Merry Christmas
and a Happy New Year.
Be healthy,
be you.
This is Mark Thompson with Gingras Thompson and Wax LLP. Lawyers wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
From all of us to all of you,
Happy holidays!
860 AM, 106.5 FM. WNOV, The Voice. With your host, Keith Parris.
All right, welcome back. And man, I love our callers and listeners because they always correct me. The brother I was talking about, and I know Rhonda might be still in the car, is Brother Shine. Brother Shine. Yeah, Brother Shine. Oh, Brother Shine and Dee Dee. Was it Dee Dee? Because there was another. You remember what's his name? His son is preaching now. Frank Shuttlesworth. Yeah, and Dee Dee. No, Dee Dee was with Mike Freeman out of Fort Washington. All right, caller, welcome to the program. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good today. What about you?
Man, it was a tough weekend.
Are y'all in morning?
Yes.
This morning?
Yes.
You guys are, huh?
Man, why you call, man?
Yes.
Let's say a prayer. Let's say a prayer.
No, we don't need to say a prayer because your prayer got answered when you almost got beat by a 65-year-old man yesterday. So
we play like trash. We play like trash.
Yeah.
Listen, we play like trash, but guess what? A win is a win, and a
he
loss
just got
is
off
a
a bar
loss.
stool.
He so did drinking.
Yeah, it looked like he just got there, and y'all almost lost at home.
Yeah, they should have lost.
But guess what? We did it, but y'all did.
Touchdown, ain't
Yeah.
First granddad to throw a touchdown in
Ever.
NFL.
Granddaddy.
Yeah. But it was a good football weekend, though. You got to admit.
Yeah, hey man, it was plenty injuries.
It was man, and I red zone. I saw
Red zone.
I saw Mahomes' injury. You knew just wait. Nope, that didn't look good.
Yeah.
And then when they showed the replay of Michael Parsons, that was like, ACL.
I didn't see Michael Parsons though.
Yeah,
I've seen it,
ACL, man. You just knew, and all these non-contact injuries.
It looked like he
Them the worst.
He moved wrong too fast.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he was running towards him, and then he took that whole dip step to go left. And when he did that,
I guess he know fat meat and greasy now.
Doc, and you saw
He got to
it
take. He can't just go up and go crazy thinking things ain't gonna happen to his legs and think he's invincible. I guess he know better now.
No, I think,
He
and
take
then
it easy.
Devontae Adams, he pulled his hammy. Watch that, he
Oh,
was
he-
running route. Yeah,
Oh, he did.
he's down. Yep. It was.
Oh
But
man, I heard
there
about
was,
that.
what game was that? Was that the Chargers?
No, the Chargers played Kansas City, man.
Oh, they was taking out. They hit this dude so hard for Kansas City.
Oh,
I
man.
saw
Dude,
his
I seen
ancestors.
that dude.
Oh, dude, and it was a
He
clean hit.
it was clean. He turned around and dude had the right between the waist. His mouthpiece came out and he was on the ground.
They was hitting in that game.
But did you see that hit from Denver? A Denver player came down and hit our tight end that was trying to block for Josh Jacobs.
Concussion.
And knocked him
out.
clean.
Wait a minute, and then broke up, knocked him into the runner.
Yeah.
But he had a running start.
Doc, that cat hit him so hard.
See, that's those Pacific Islanders, because that's that dude Samoan, man. He got a running start.
It's a lot of teams that got help yesterday, like Tampa Bay. New Orleans beat the Panthers. They beat the Panthers and Tampa Bay. Them teams is coming out the woodwork, beating folks,
man.
And knowing they ain't going to the playoffs, and they just beating teams.
Oh man, you playing for your contract now, man. You putting tape out there. And New Orleans, look, they ain't going nowhere. They
beating teams now.
They played hard yesterday. Man, they played hard yesterday. And I think that says something about the character of a player, even when it doesn't matter. It matters. And these dudes out there playing hard, man. So Cowboys win yesterday?
Oh, I stopped watching.
No, they played. Who did they play? I think they lost. They lost. I think they lost because, in order for them to make it, they have to win the rest, and Philadelphia has to lose the rest. But that ain't gonna happen.
So this whole thing is really setting up for the next week matchup, which is gonna be scary without MP, man. Because
and it's gonna be. It might be cold.
Yeah, it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold.
Wait
a minute.
No, because we're looking right now. It's supposed to be like here 19, so it'll be about 20.
The game they played it, man. They was playing a negative, so it can't be too much colder.
Yeah, Doc. So that's gonna be a real interesting game, man. Because
all the Packers, though, I think for them, they can lose 2. No, they can lose 1 of the next 3.
No, we don't got 3 left.
Yeah.
No, do we got?
We got Chicago, the Ravens, and then the Vikings.
So Minnesota. So wait, so we got Chicago next, or is it
Chicago
Minnesota?
is Saturday night.
Chicago Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday
Yep.
night, yeah, and then
That's a good one.
Then it's the Ravens, and then I think they end up with Minnesota.
Oh, yeah. So we gotta beat. If we beat Chicago, then we can kind of count on this bye.
But they could lose to Chicago.
No,
yeah, they can. I can tell you why. Because if they have
Detroit,
if they beat Minnesota, they have the best. Chicago's like 2-3 in the division.
Yeah, but they got
and the Packers are like, no, they got a better record. But if it comes down to a tie, then the Green Bay has the tiebreaker because they had the better division win. So I think Green Bay's like 4-0 in the division. So and look, the defense was good. You get Michael Parsons. The defense is good. Now those injuries are adding up. You know, you lost Wyatt. Now you lost Parsons. But they
Watson on the offensive end.
They said it might not be as bad.
It was a chest bruise.
Yeah, it might not be as bad. That's a pain thing.
Yeah, that's from the past. He came down.
Man, Jordan Love, dude.
With Seahawks, we gotta play the Rams. We gotta play Rams in Thursday night in a couple less days.
Are you playing in LA or in Seattle?
We playing in Seattle because I think we played the Rams last time there.
Yeah, Rams look good.
We gotta win. We gotta win. We gotta win that game.
Yeah.
Y'all might beat them, man. But
Rams look good.
The Rams look good.
Don't play them though. Don't play them like you played the Colts.
Yeah.
Listen. We all got bad games, but dang, let's get that one out. Let's get that one out with the coach.
Because it really did come down to
so
like
it was all field goals, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was all field.
Yeah, it was all field goals.
Yeah, no, they didn't score a touchdown.
No, but we had Insignia. He did a couple yards. And then with that last pass at the end, they didn't play no defense, that gave us field goal range and kicked it through.
Man.
With no timeouts.
Yeah, Dallas lost to the Vikings.
Ooh. And that was a divisional game.
Huh?
That was a division game, wasn't it?
No.
No.
Dallas is so you know it it's coming down, but I say it every year. It comes down to injuries.
Just like basketball.
Like when you know if you lose and the Bucks.
Hey man.
You know, I'm just saying people need to understand this whole idea of next guy up, especially in pro basketball. There's a reason why you getting paid what you're getting paid.
Because you're the man.
Yeah, I mean either you're that good or
but you have to stay healthy after February.
Yeah.
I mean, All-Star break is when the season starts in my mind. But man, if you look at those,
wait, keep. I won't cut you off. But did you see the game, Wemby and them? How he came in and dominated.
Wemby. The only problem I have with Wemby is
I ain't got no problem.
No, hold on. He's a little bit too soft. Because when he was going up for that dunk, you 7'5", and how you get your shot blocked by what's the name to block your shot? You 7'5". So all he had to do was extend his arm out of reach because ain't nobody gonna be able to block it. But he went up so soft.
But right out,
he's from
that dude is shooting the ball from half court, making all net.
I get it, but how
he's from France?
How you go up to dunk and you get your shot blocked by a 6'5"?
Where is he from?
Yeah,
France.
You right.
With that game
like that man,
they were
soccer
getting
player
beat by like
mentality.
15 or like 2.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, they put him in. Man, the game turned to a whole different. It turned to a whole other thing.
Hey, but San Antonio looked good with Fox and Castle and Wimp. Man, they look good.
Man, they look good. You see what they did to OKC?
Yeah, man, they look good, man. I think that's
the finals right there.
It's either gonna be between them or it's gonna be between San Antonio and Houston.
No, Houston can't beat them dudes. Not OKC or not in 7 games.
So I think like a semifinals matchup or something like that. Like you might get that look, but yeah.
No, whoever between us and I got the finals for the West is gonna be OKC and San Antonio.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
Yeah.
Great possibility.
Well, I know.
All right, y'all.
All right,
I'll catch y'all.
See, do you notice he called it when his team win, but he don't. he don't call the next day to when his team lose.
Stuff be happening. He has a series of meetings that he must be at.
He got to fly to China.
Yeah, he had business, man, because he would have called in.
Yeah.
He ain't that kind of guy.
Fool yourself. Fool yourself.
Being alive from January to December is no joke. God, I'm grateful you kept me. God, I believe and trust in you. Okay. All right, you're listening to Community Voice. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
AURN News.
I'm Jamie Jackson. The Federal Reserve has cut interest rates again.
Voice on WNOV 860 AM and 106.5 FM with your host, Keith Parris.
All right, welcome back to Community Voice. The phone lines open 414-444-5250, 414-444-5250. Let me shout out. It wasn't a total bust for the weekend for Wisconsin sports. Let me shout out the Wisconsin Badgers women's volleyball team.
I saw that.
They made the Final Four. They beat Texas in Texas.
Man, that was a good one. I was watching that game at the airport.
Yeah.
That was a good one, man.
Yeah.
They was playing hard.
They won a couple of national championships. So shout out to the as we call ourselves, the Grateful Red, the University of Wisconsin-Madison women's volleyball team. They're in the Final Four for NCAA championship. And like I said, they beat Texas and Austin yesterday.
And they got some women, man, that can jump, man, that can really jump.
Yeah.
That probably should be playing basketball for the.
There used to be
squad.
a guy back in the day, I think his name was Koch Karai. I'm killing his first name. He played volleyball at UCLA, but he could out jump most of the players on the basketball team. Because with volleyball, it is jumping. Those guys get up and, you're 6'5", 6'4". I really admire those folks who do beach volleyball.
Yeah.
Because anybody trying to run in the sand,
it's
dude,
hard,
been able to move in that sand.
It's hard.
So so it wasn't a bad weekend. I don't even want to know what happened in Brooklyn yesterday.
Man.
That was just
That was debauchery at its finest, man.
My God,
and,
man.
And I'm gonna tell you something, man. Now man, there's been talks about this whole Zach LaVine thing, and and that the Bucks is possibly looking.
Why?
That's what I was about to talk to you about. Which again, really don't solve the problem. Now you get a guy that can get to the rack. The problem is, can you put it in a hole? Kyle Kuzma, he can get to the rack. He can't put it in a hole.
Yeah, but the Bucks are going to have a difficult time winning without Giannis.
Because the team is built around Giannis.
Right. When the team was better, it was hard for them to win without Giannis. So Giannis needs to get back on the floor. There's just these dudes. Look, and I know we're fans and we're homers. Like we love our home team, but sometimes that blinds us to certain realities. And I'm just saying that there's certain, Rollins is great, but Rollins is not.
He's not a point guard.
And he's not going to carry your team.
Well, he's not going to. And again, these players that they surrounded Giannis with are core pieces. Man, they like screws.
But that's the salary cap too.
Yeah.
And you got to figure out how do you. And because the Bucks now they don't even have any draft picks in the first round.
Not until
for a couple of years
to the 31 season.
Yeah. So how do you get talent? So the only way you can do it, you can't necessarily develop it. You have to go through free agency, and then that puts all kind of pressure on your salary cap. And then all you need is your star player to get hurt, and then because Kuzma is what, about 25, 30 million?
Trash.
Okay, but how much you getting paid, man?
Too much. Okay, man. Kuzma.
You Bucks fans are hard on your players.
Yeah, because first of all,
should Doc be fired?
Fire Doc and hire. They can hire Mr. Rogers. At this point, I wouldn't care. But fire Doc, Kyle Kuzma. I've never seen a player on every drive. You drive to the hole and fall. Why are you rolling on the ground on every layup attempt? Because now on defense, when you miss, your man is going back down the floor and you on the ground rolling over trying to get up. Why?
Giannis, get healthy.
Listen here, man. You ever saw Waterboy when they were standing outside of the hospital when he was in the hospital? And the dude was like, "Oh man, we suck again." That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Like, oh man, we suck again.
You can do it.
Right. Oh man, we suck again.
Bobby Boucher, don't Waterboy.
That's how I feel when I was watching them last night. Like, oh man, we suck
playing
again.
that foosball.
That's the devil's game.
That's the devil's game. Well, hey man, you gotta give Kathy Bates credit. Kathy Bates was good. She played the bomb. That woman is so good. You know what? The thing about, because I saw Kathy Bates did some work with Tyler Perry. So, yeah, Bobby Boucher.
Bobby Boucher.
And when his dad moved to New Orleans, he changed his name to Roberto. Roberto. Oh, my God, man. So, let's see what else we got going on here. Man.
So I seen that the Brewers made a trade.
Yeah.
They traded.
What month is this?
Well, this is during.
Okay, but what month is this? Spring training starts in February.
Yeah.
Let's deal with the Brewers in February. So, we get too ahead of ourselves.
But I don't like that trade, though, man.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah,
I don't know if it can. They need some pop.
Yeah,
they need somebody can hit a home run.
That's what I'm saying. You trade away one of your bats that was a contact and a slide, power hitter, and Nick Myers, which was one of your good relief pitchers.
They need
just to get back another relief pitcher.
They need.
Yeah, man. I'm like, what is we doing, man?
Wisconsin for you.
Man, we need some hitters, man. Like contact hitters.
No, we got hitters. We need home run.
Hitters.
Right? Need some power. Somebody got to put it out.
Yeah, because we got a lot of contact hitters.
Yeah.
So we just need when it's runners in scoring position, people that can bring them around, man.
Yeah. But again, we'll deal with that in February when training camp starts. Let's see what else we got. College football playoffs start this week.
It start this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Now I think they messed up with that too, man.
What? Because Notre Dame didn't get.
Come on, man. And I mean, but this is every year. When are they gonna figure out this madness, man? I think it's a bunch of privileged folks sitting around the table picking their favorite teams that they got money on. That's what I think. Because ain't no way in the world that Notre Dame shouldn't have made it. No way.
Well, they allowed with Tulane and James Madison.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on, man. There's no way Notre Dame shouldn't have been in. I mean,
Alabama got in.
Unless you see.
And Alabama had 3 losses?
Alabama had 3 losses.
Well, Notre Dame, and let me, Marcus Freeman, one of the great coaches, and they're saying his future is really, really bright. They had the same problem last year. They lost the first game of the season to Northern Illinois.
Yeah.
And then they ran the table until they got to the playoffs. They made the finals. They were in the championship game. He's a good coach. And look, it's a different now with the NIL, because of Notre Dame's brand, they can compete for players.
Well, they got a TV deal, so they got
with NBC
money to throw. Yeah,
right.
And that's what a big.
They can definitely do well by their players. I do every morning. I do New York Times Sports Connection. And speaking of Notre Dame, I kept looking and I saw Fighting Irish. I saw Wings. I saw. It was the Wings, the Storm. And I was like, and there was another one. So you got to connect 4 words. The teams that Skylar Diggins played for. She played at Notre Dame. She played for the Wings. And then she played for the Mercury. And then she's with the Storm right now. I'm surprised at how much of that I actually know. I need to really do the news stuff. But it's a sports, and it's like all these words, and you have to connect 4 of them, right? And then they all have, this morning they also dealt with shoestring, snow cone. Oh, there was another catch. These are all baseball catches. Shoestring. They do shoestring? Yeah. So, man, I need to get a life. 414-444-5250. 414-444-5250. I got a text message. And let's your discussions related to religion gives me my confidence in why I don't discuss religion. And it is controversial. Let's see. And then
but you should have a conversation because it's okay to I don't want to say a debate, but it's okay to have that conversation.
Okay. Someone just asked me a question. Says, Shalom, my brother. Based on the premise you lean towards that science proves out the acceptable answer, if your DNA is proven scientifically to be that, if the ancient Hebrews would be sufficient evidence for you to know who you are, this is a genuine question for you to consider with a simple yes or no.
So you know what, Keith, though, you need to add that to your show. Keith, question segment. Or something like that, you know, when that, people can text you.
And I always put that little caveat: if I don't know, I'll make something up.
You can guarantee
everybody going like, that sounded right.
That
boy deep. That sounded right. And somebody actually look it up, go, dude, that was so far away from truth. How he even got out there?
He made it up.
No, this is my guy. He and I go back and forth. I do not accept the premise that me being from either West Central Africa or Western Africa, that we are the original Hebrew people.
I think we
are. Well, and now I make the argument that those people came from Mesopotamia. Abraham came from Mesopotamia, and then would that be going east or going west? Well,
so
his family then ends up in Egypt.
Wait, question. So wasn't Abraham a Hebrew?
Yeah.
Okay, so
the Hebrew,
we are a descendants of Abraham.
No.
Huh? So are you saying no?
No.
So you saying that we not descendants of Abraham?
No.
Man, Doc, I got pushed back up because fathers of many nations.
Yeah, but we weren't one of them.
So how?
What we know as human beings, this particular species, how we look now, came into existence 40,000 years ago. And what you had was that from Eastern Africa, where the first really remains of what we now call Homo sapien was found.
Okay.
That from East Africa branched out through the world. Went up, there was a land bridge. That's how we get to Europe. That's how we get to Asia. Now we're talking 40, maybe more than that. We're talking maybe close to 100,000 years.
Mm.
So you talk about people moving. So it's really the migration of people moving. And so that's what we have. So let me respond this way. When it comes to anthropology, the Bible is part of the anthropology, but then there's other research out there that says that this is where people came from. And so because of the primacy that we as Black people put on the Bible, then we're trying to fit ourselves into where we might have come from. And that's where you have now, as Meach had talked about, your faith and your beliefs based on facts.
Well, and the problem
now, do I share DNA with those folks? I'm a human being. We all share the same DNA.
But Keith, now you know some scientists put information out that we come from monkeys. So and what I've been trying to figure out is if that is the case, and if that's what they think that we evolved into a human being, when did the monkeys decide, you know what? I don't like being a human. We are no longer going to allow any of our peoples to evolve into a human. So they took a vote and decided we're going to stay monkeys. When the hell did that happen? Help me understand, Clark. So you see what I'm saying? When did they decide, you know what? No more humans. We are not becoming humans ever again.
Brother.
Because scientists say that we
brother,
evolved.
have you seen Planet of the Apes?
Yes, I have. But I'm just trying to figure out when did they decide? When did they hold a meeting and say, you know what?
There was
we're going to take a vote.
Something done. I'm going to pull up the actual years. Done in the 20s. The Scope monkey trials. that's where this idea, because you had a teacher, I think Mr. Scopes, who was teaching evolution.
Okay.
And there was a law that basically, Scopes, monkey trial. There we go.
Monkeypox.
Uh-huh. All right. So John Thomas Scopes, commonly known as the Scopes trial or Scopes monkey trial, was an American legal case from July 10th to July 21st, 1925. Okay. And so, come on, man. There we go. All right. So, in 1925, a high school teacher, John T. Scopes, was accused of violating the Butler Act, a Tennessee state law which outlawed the teaching of human evolution in public schools. The trial was deliberately staged in order to attract publicity to the small town of Dayton, Tennessee, where it was held. Scope was unsure whether he would ever whether he had actually taught evolution, but he incriminated himself deliberately so the case could have a defendant. He was represented by, I think, Charles Darwin. Not Charles Darwin. Who's the lawyer? Let's go through something good. Who was this lawyer? Clarence Darrow. So it's Clarence Darrow against William Jennings Bryan. And so this really came down to a free speech issue. He was found guilty and was fined $100, equivalent to $1,850 today. But the verdict was overturned on a technicality. William Jennings Bryan, a three-time presidential candidate and former Secretary of State, argued for the prosecution, while famed labor and criminal lawyer Clarence Darrow served. Now, one of the things that they were pointing out was, as part of the propaganda, was that man were direct descendants from apes. What Charles Darwin talked about an origin of the species was, we're talking hundreds of thousands of years where this particular species, so they asked, where does everything come from? Actually, it comes from the ocean, right? If you follow evolutionary science. Now, there are a lot of people who don't do evolutionary science, even though the evidence anecdotally might go towards that. Like, for example, Meach and I was having an argument, and he was talking about, we're not born whole. Human beings that you can just look at, two microscopic cells form, they evolve, they develop, so you go from what embryo, zygote, and then so that's all it's saying. Does that negate God? No. I mean, there's very few people who actually literally believe in Genesis's account of the creation of the world. We have science that they did not have when they wrote Genesis. So we have science now, and so we can kind of look at, does it make God any less God? But the argument, it does not.
See, but Keith, you got to be careful with that, because the scripture says that some ways the men might seem right, but it's foolish to God.
Mm-hmm.
And so with the whole, and then again, it goes back to how we started off this whole show with me playing and saying, which comes first, the chicken or the egg?
Right.
So,
but evolutionary, that's a good question. So now, did the chicken come and evolve at some point? How does the chicken then reproduce? Chickens have eggs, but so do women, right?
Right.
So,
so that's why we call women chicks. I get it now. That boy deep. That boy good.
Caller, welcome to the program. Save us. Save us.
That boy good. That's why we call women chicks.
Oh, man. See, I never knew where that came from. Thank you, Brother Jermaine. Caller, welcome to the program.
Hey, what's up, brothers? How y'all doing, man?
What's happening, man?
You got it. Hey, you know what? I was listening to the pre-games yesterday with the NFL, and everybody was on the Packers, man. They wanted the Packers to win. A lot of people.
Yeah.
And, man, I ain't listening to that no more, because I really thought they was going to win, man.
Yeah,
it's heartbreak this time of year. It's heartbreak this time of year.
Yeah, but they had it, though, and it was like right after that injury.
In that interception, after that interception, they kind of went downhill.
But that
I don't know.
No, because right after that interception,
That's a
man,
question.
it was almost a fourth down.
Why would you be throwing against Patrick Surtain?
I don't know. I don't know.
What? And then you underthrew the ball.
I don't know.
No, part of you underthrew it because he's under pressure.
And then,
That's not where I'm going. That dude is a shutdown, man.
And they kept going to that side because even when they took him out for that one play, they went right back to that side.
There you go.
To Dobbs, because that's when Dobbs caught it off of his back foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, but they was doing so good, man. I was feeling all good. Got to wash your dishes and stuff, and bam! All right, brother.
All right.
He said he got to wash.
He don't throw a lot of interceptions, but when he does, man, it knows that. And that changed the whole complexion of the game.
Yeah, because then right after that is when Parson got hurt.
Yeah,
but after
a couple of series after that.
Because it was like after that happened, they got the ball and the defense was holding up. So they almost got up out of that, but that's when they got that.
And Denver, and the best defense in football, the fact that the Packers scored so many points, it said something, but some decisions was made, even that because it comes down, man, to execution. I don't care whatever you do. It's like in football, they know what you're running. It's your ability to be able to execute. And when old boy came out and that guy came in and took him out, and I just some of the play calling, but then I'm not an offensive coordinator, so it's not for me. But
that play probably would have worked if he would have picked up.
If he would have blocked,
because Jacob would have got in the open.
Yeah.
So that.
And and I didn't realize this little stat that Jacobs had never had a receiving touchdown.
Not only that, but because he caught a mean one.
Yeah.
But not only that, by Denver having the best defense as far as sacking, and they couldn't get a sack until the third quarter, really speaks good of our offensive line holding up.
When Toms went out, that made a real big difference.
Yeah.
And Walker, man, was he a second round pick? That dude.
They had 5 penalties, man, in a row. Man.
Oh man, I hate doing Monday post-mortem after the Bucks. After the Packers lose. But and thank you for wearing your Packer gear today in spite of.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm a diehard, man. I go down with the ship. I'm like cool in the game.
Now this one ship I'll go down with. Now I done jumped on and off of the Bucks bandwagon. And they doing good. Look at us. And then when they lose it, they're them.
They did it.
It's like I'm your boy, and then they put my driver's license picture up, and y'all going like, "Yeah, I told y'all, man."
He was gonna snitch.
Right, he called Clark. Hey, see, your boy got in trouble. He my boy now.
Right. I knew it.
Oh man, we'll kick somebody to the curb in a minute, man. Where's loyalty? There is no such thing as loyalty. You're listening to Community Voice. Again, the phone line's open 414-444-5250, 414-444-5252. I've looked at my passport picture. I've looked at my driver's license picture. I did it.
Yeah, he did it. that Negro did it. Guilty.
Listen to the Community Voice. We'll be right back. Will you stop reminding me I ain't got no calls?
Hey, brother, I'm doing my
We're
job.
coming back. You ain't got no calls. I want to be like that. You got folks.
Say,
Reverend, you got four. You got four.
You got some people waiting.
So would my guy be a one hit wonder?
Who, Carl?
Yeah.
No, he actually put out Debo. Though, yeah.
What was the other?
Yeah, he
one?
put out.
Everlasting.
Yeah.
What was it?
Everlasting.
Yeah.
And Batman.
Anyway, and he had another joint.
Another one,
But I'm talking about like hit. Like,
yeah.
Like
that joint, the Everlasting, was a hit.
Okay.
Them 2 hits he had.
Yeah, those only 2 hits. But then though he put out that gospel album in the 2009, 2010.
Don't you love when the careers ain't going where they need to be going? Everybody, the Lord told me.
Well, because you should have been doing that in the first
gospel
place.
people hate it, right?
Yeah.
Because they know that if I put my name on it, like,
which is crazy to me though, because again, when Snoop Dogg put out the gospel album, they went so hard against Snoop.
You get conflicted. Should I roll a joint?
Or should I praise?
Should I praise? Should I roll a joint?
Let's do it both.
We do it.
Hey, just like what Dear said, from the earth.
Hey,
Burning
like
bush.
like me said
Burning
earlier.
bush.
Hey,
I saw God. I saw God.
Me said, boy, y'all be in there laughing like y'all just came from out of the car. like come
But
on,
that would
man.
be a dilemma. If I see Snoop and Snoop doing a gospel album.
Yeah, but it says let everything that has breath.
Okay, but it's Snoop doing a
It
gospel
don't
album.
matter because now you're gatekeeping. Because I guarantee those people that are singing gospel, that got a gospel album, you ain't living 110% holy yourself.
Well, that ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
Let's take lifestyle.
but it is because when you look at Snoop, and you look at him smoking weed, or you look at him gang banging, but he's still giving honor and praise to God. You feel some kind of way because he's not serving them how you're serving them.
What was the R. Kelly song?
So, which one?
No, his religious song, the one that
Say
was
he saved me.
Yeah.
He saved me.
Yeah.
And then
How many
we got
y'all?
that,
How many y'all groove to that one?
Oh man, I played that all the time. Played that one, and then that one joint.
Especially when I went to McDonald's.
No. He saved me, and that one joint, changing my life for you, which was on the 12 play album. That was on the 12 play album.
He wrote a song for Marvin Sapp.
Yeah,
and Marvin Sapp was like, "Oh, I didn't know about."
No, check this out though.
I'm
gonna go even deeper though. The song that everybody sung, "Open the Floodgates." That song was written by Prince. Prince wrote that song.
Well,
no, look it up.
I know. I hope, and I always said this. I hope Prince got royalties.
Oh yeah.
When Paul Morton,
yeah,
he
so
do
that
that.
whole song was based around Purple
And
Rain.
then they did the whole guitar thing.
Yeah, it was based around Purple Rain.
Oh yeah, it was obvious it was Purple Rain.
Yeah, so Prince wrote a gospel version of Purple Rain. People accepted it, and then when it came out, because Prince didn't even want people to know that he wrote it because he knew it was going to be a backlash with how certain Christian.
But he
folks
was a
would take
Jehovah's
it.
Witness.
He was a Jehovah's Witness.
Call him up to the program. Yeah, and then there's another song R. Kelly did. You got me feeling religious.
Man, he wrote joints for Kurt Franklin. Here you go. You go take the car. Take the car. To Kurt up there gyrating to the Lord. that cut up there dry humping to Jesus, man. What's wrong with this dude, man? Pelvic thrusting to the Lord.
Look like he got a suit from Baby Gap.
Onesie.
Caller, welcome to the program.
Hey, what's up, Keith? How you doing?
What's happening, man?
This is your camper.
Hey, what's up, camper?
Hey, I was just calling. First, Ryway. I got that wrong.
Hey, man, I'm going to use that. Right way.
Wrong way.
This dude here.
I can't bring you no cheeseburger, dude.
Hey, man, I need that grease, brother.
Does that dude do cheeseburgers? I mean, do you have a restaurant? Because when he said, yeah, can you bring me a cheeseburger?
Yeah, it was just off the blue.
Sound like when your mama leaving, mama, could you bring me a cheeseburger when you come back?
Yeah.
No, Chief, I was just letting you know I'm on my way down there to bring Michelle some toys.
Okay.
And I'm going to drop some in yours, too. I'm going to drop some Hot Wheels in yours, too.
Do you have the tracks?
No, I don't collect the tracks. I just collect the...
Trauma?
You been hit with that left one. You was hit with that left one.
I just collect the cars. So, but I'm going to drop some in yours, too.
I appreciate you, man.
So I forgot. Is it D'Artagnan or Silverlands? I keep forgetting.
Silverlands.
Silverlands. All right.
That was my camp name.
Hey, you know what, Keith? I went looking for a racetrack. The old ones, like the one we used to, like the one you had a remote. You know, I couldn't find one.
Yeah, you can only find it online or to like some of these like vintage places.
I went to. Matter of fact, I went to.
But why would you want the Hot Wheels?
Fleet Farm.
Clark, what was it? Wasn't Hot Wheels? What was the other one? Johnny. Was it like Johnny? It was Matchbook.
No, it was Johnny Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels, Matchbook, and then it was like
one.
Johnny fight, like had a little fire.
Yeah.
Carla, welcome to the program. Yeah, Joe, we come up with
Good
that.
morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
So you guys don't believe that God can inspire the devil to make sense of things for someone?
We say what?
You don't think God can inspire the devil to make sense of things for someone?
No, God would not use the devil for anything positive, brother.
You know what God gonna do.
because when he kicked him out of heaven, he cursed him.
He cursed him. But let me tell you something, brother. Number one, the devil sits in the front seat at the church. It might be
devil show up when y'all don't show up.
When y'all ain't there, he
there. I'm sorry, or she's there. Can I refer to the devil as
man,
she?
there you go, man.
He's on her, or him, or whoever he might be attending himself in that day. But now let me put this one on you. I remember time when folks come to certain houses and they wanted certain products.
Yeah.
And it was told to them, no, they too old. That woman too old. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Or that girl pregnant. Don't give her that.
Yeah.
Or that person too young.
Yeah.
Don't give them that.
Yeah.
Or you know, how can you say? Is it like Prince? He might have been Jehovah's Witness, but I know some Jehovah's Witness that claim to be Jehovah's Witness that used to sit down and have Bible study with me, and wouldn't even crack their book, wouldn't say nothing, enjoyed it. Came every day when I stayed in Mississippi. They'd come over and get some lemonade.
But Jehovah's Witnesses don't have a prohibition on alcohol, isn't it? They're supposed to use it in moderation. No, they believe in God.
No, we were talking. They came over to drink lemonade.
They don't. They have a different view of Jesus, but yeah.
Yes, but I was ministering to them directly on Jesus.
Right.
The events.
Right.
And I had no flashback. They only thing they asked of me is, can I come back again? And they never pushed their ideology on me.
Okay, now that's interesting. They said Jehovah's Witnesses can drink alcohol in moderation. I always thought they could drink it.
But the Bible says that you can drink
the Bible forbids drunkenness, but not moderate consumption. Right. And it's personal choice.
Just don't do it. Be a drunk. The Bible speaks about don't be a drunk. It's in moderation.
They abstain from smoking, blood transfusions, non-prescription drugs.
Right. They don't
view as an acceptable in moderation.
Let's say that. I know a Jehovah's Witness was on his deathbed, had 2 children, his wife was dead, and I asked him a question. I said, so you willing to not take that transfusion and your children going into the government's hands, the state's hands?
Yeah, but they're not the only ones. Christian Scientists are the same way.
But you know what he did?
Believe in prayer.
What did he do?
He did the transfusion and denounced being a Jehovah's Witness because his children was going to the state. There was nobody there.
Wow.
Nobody has stepped up.
There are times when, and this is not an attack on Jehovah's Witness. This is all of us. There are times where one has to make what is a more practical spiritual decision and not make a religious decision.
Right.
Because I think that there's a difference. Like, my religion can say this, but if my religion doesn't make exception for that, then it could end up killing me. I don't know. That becomes real dangerous. And that's why I tell people, be careful. There's always things. There are things, obviously, in our Baptist covenant that I may or may not subscribe to. But, that's why, getting back to where we started this originally,
right?
What is the overarching thing? Now, Jehovah's Witnesses do not believe in the Trinity, right?
No, they
don't. And again, and right now, there is which I thought was very, because for many years, I went to Catholic school, right? So Trinity is everywhere. But then when you're a Baptist, there's all these influences. So there were some. I remember my pastor, Pastor Wanzo, was very upset with Jesse Jackson. He was upset with Jesse Jackson because Jesse Jackson wasn't a Trinitarian. I remember having this discussion. So it really depends. But these are things that I think one of the things I learned in philosophy and ethics called cardinal, right? Cardinal means to hinge on. There are certain values. So I'm trying to think the 4 cardinal virtues of courage,
the cardinal
justice,
sins.
Yeah, and then you have cardinal sins. So, but I think that it's up to the individual to kind of figure out, how do I make this religion fit me? Right now, some people disagree with that. Like, you need to fit into religion.
What did you say? Fit me, right?
Fit me, right?
Right, but see, that's what's wrong with people in the world today. They want to make it fit them instead of them allowing God to fix them. Okay,
but why would God put a burden on you and you're already burdened?
Say that again.
Because He knows how much you can bear.
I'm
because He knows.
I beg to differ on that. He knows how much you can bear. Because God had put some things on us that I'm telling you.
But did you make it through?
But
did you make it through? But did you make it through though?
He make us. We get over the hump because we trust Him. Our faith.
Can I talk about He won't put more on us that we can bear? You need to continue to read that. You talked about temptation. There's no temptation that God would put on you, or no temptation on the man, that God would not allow you an avenue of escape.
Hold on, wait.
This ain't got nothing to do with the burdens in your life. You need to read it.
Wait.
You need to read that.
Wait. Now, that is, He will put it on you so you can give it back to Him, because He tells you to cast all your cares.
Now let me share something with you.
Cast all your cares.
Let's look at Job. All he went through.
God allowed it. But God allowed it. But God allowed it.
Well,
He put it on. Wait. You just wait. You just brought up Job. So this is a prime example of God putting something on him that God allowed. God told the devil, you can touch him, but don't kill him. So God allowed everything that was put on Job. God allowed it because He knew He could bear it. Huh?
Okay, let me.
Yeah, God allowed that to happen, bro.
1 Corinthians.
Everything. His wife, his friends sat there and said, "What did you do? What did you do to deserve this?"
And He said nothing, but God allowed it because He knew how much He can bear.
Bad things happen to good people. Good things happen to bad people.
Yeah.
I mean, 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. There hath no temptation taken to you, but such as is common to man.
Right.
But God is faithful. He will not suffer you to be tempted above what you're able.
Right.
But
He blesses the just and the unjust. Is just the way you ride it.
The rain falls on the just and unjust alike. And one of the Old Testament, and this is where this was the theology there with Job and his friends. In the Old Testament, they felt like if you had sickness in your life, if you were poor, that means you weren't a righteous person. You were sinning.
Right.
That wasn't the case.
Wait, but ask yourself this. Out of everybody that was serving God,
Keith,
at that particular, hold on.
I'm asking myself.
Oh, you're so stupid. This boy is retired. I ain't gonna say this boy is crazy. Listen, so ask yourself this: out of everybody that was serving
God
at that particular time, why would God choose Job to get afflicted like that and go through what? Wait. I'm about to answer that because he knew how much Job could bear. He knew that Job would not turn away from the faith. He knew that Job was his humble servant. He knew that Job would stand 10 toes down.
40 chapters later, what was the then God and Job's interaction? Where God basically said to Job, why didn't you ever ask me for help? Because Job was stuck on
because God knew.
No, wait a minute, hold on. Job was stuck on his own self-righteousness. And believing
what the sun coming down on me, I curse today, all this. Yeah.
Right. I mean, but God just said, well, why didn't you just ask me?
Okay, listen. So God is all knowing, right? So God asked the question in the garden to Adam. Adam, where art thou? Now he already knew where Adam was. He knew where he was, but he wanted to see. He wanted to see what Adam was going to say. So he already knew.
Is God the only one that does that?
No, did
your mama do that?
What? Yeah, but where did it come from?
Did your mama do that?
Answers my question.
Jermaine, where art thou? Your mama knew where you were.
The devil. Well, God used the devil to make.
But can I just read it again, because this is one of the most taken out of context scriptures ever. Again, there hath no temptation taken to you, but such as is common to man. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able, but with the temptation also make a way of escape, that you may be able to bear it.
So what was the way of escape for Adam?
Depends on your situation.
What was the way of escape for Adam? It was only two people that
he
was in the
talking
garden.
to Adam.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. But God is forever the same. He's never changing. So the same God of yesterday is the God of today. So again, when he asked Adam, where art thou?
Hey, bro, let me appreciate you, man. I appreciate you.
It's offer time. Now we finna raise off.
He gets so deep. He getting ready to drown.
Yeah, Doc. I got my life vest on.
I'm about ready to bring up an offering.
Come on, Doc. Bring your offerings.
Right. All right, man. Appreciate you. Oh, bring the cheeseburger.
Hey, Doc.
And don't forget the cheeseburger.
Get the cheeseburger.
You better not come back in here without a cheeseburger. Carl, welcome to the program.
Hey, you guys had asked a question about God using who he wants to use.
Yeah.
She can. She has. She will.
There you go.
Listen, if you go to 2 King, if you go to 1 King, you read about the 22nd chapter.
Who's arguing that meat?
Hold on. Let me say this to you. It goes on to say this.
He used Moses.
He sent the lion spirit out from heaven. Hold on, God used the lion.
Paul. He was a persecutor of the church.
I mean, he would use.
He used Peter. Peter denied Christ.
He used.
No. Not a prerequisite for service. He sent the lion spirit from heaven to get into the mouth of the prophet.
Yeah.
You understand that?
Yeah.
God sent a lion spirit from heaven. Now y'all work on that.
Okay.
I gotta go.
All right. Oh, you gonna drop the mic?
What? But.
Let's go,
Doc,
man. I gotta go, man.
Yeah, Doc. Because first of all, God is not going to send a lying
First
spirit.
of all, let's not say what God will or will not.
No. I mean, it's written.
Let's not say
it's written.
What God will or will not do.
No, but what I'm saying, okay, Keith, that's just like you saying that God would cuss you out. So we know that that's not possible. God would not do that.
It's possible.
No, it ain't possible, man, because God is a God of perfection.
Okay.
So we know that.
But she can do whatever she wants to do.
Our Father, which art in
Let
heaven.
me thank Clark Kent.
Don't say our mother. Don't say our mother.
Debo.
This dude here.
Lost and right out.
Right way.
Right out. Call it. No, man, we gotta go.
Oh, we out of here.
Hey, good Lord, Willow Creek don't rise. Hope to talk to everybody tomorrow. And as always, go from this place in peace.